This is Rob Tubber for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Delighted to be joined by the bomber, Reece Bellotti. We're here in London, ahead of your return to action at York Hall on Friday. How you doing, Reece?
Good, mate. Good. Yourself?
Not bad, not bad. You know very well how I'm doing, so just told you off camera. Making your return to the ring following your loss to Ryan Walsh. Talk to me.
I am, and I can't wait. It's been a long time. Christmas was the last time I boxed, and yeah, looking forward to get back in there, gain some more experience, and start to push on for titles again, hopefully for the end of the year.
Now, when I spoke to you before you fought Ryan Walsh, you said that was the most difficult test of your career. It proved out to be that way, unfortunately coming off a loss. What did you learn in that fight against a seasoned operator like Ryan Walsh?
Probably the main thing is that I weren't miles away from his level, and I believe he's above British level. He's been British champion for over 6 years. Obviously, he did get beaten in the European title, but that was a good fight. And I believe I'm more than capable of staying at that level, and hopefully you'll see that Friday night. And again, you can always learn from defeats, and I'll show that Friday.
Taking Ryan Walsh out of the equation, as you mentioned, he's been around British level for a long time, probably could have taken that step above British level. You've got yourself, you've got Ryan Doyle, who you also fought, you've got Jordan Gill. Sorry, it's been a very, very bad couple of days. Jordan Gill, you're all kind of in the same mix in that respect of you've all won some, lost some. What kind of path are you looking to take at this point of your career?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. I haven't really thought. I know where my end destination is in my head, which is obviously the aim is the world titles. Obviously, the road isn't always going to be straightforward and smooth. And like I said, my main thing in my head is I do want to get the Doyle rematch on, whether that's late on in the year or not. That's the fight that I want to do, just to sort of write off in my own head. And yeah, we'll go from there.
How's your preparation changed for this fight compared to your other fights? I know you also hold down a job, you've got a young family. Have you looked at that? Have you looked at changes potentially to make before coming back into this fight?
Listen, I'm always in touch with Jim, always speak to them. Obviously, I did go back to work. Obviously, I've got a mortgage, I've got a normal life to pay for, so I've got to keep that going. We've gone back into the gym, and we've approached this in a little bit of a different way. We're practicing on different things that we haven't before. Just to sit I've just got to settle as a fighter really, whether I want to fight all the time, I want to box, I want to do a bit of both. You know what I mean? I've just got to find that middle ground with me, and hopefully you'll see some of it on Friday night.
Now, when you were coming up, again, we spoke about this in the past, consider yourself a bit of a knockout artist, and you were getting people out of there quickly and looking good doing so. Has the kind of bumps in the road taken a little bit of the pressure off to go out there and do that as you go into this fight?
I'd say so, yeah. And it's not that I don't want to do that still, but like you say, the pressure's not there to do it as much anymore. But again, I want to come back big and look good on Friday night.
Just want to get your opinion, if I can, on the fight that was this past weekend in the featherweight division. Josh Warrington versus Kid Galahad. Did you watch the fight?
I did, yeah. Thoughts? Me personally, I thought Galahad may have nicked it, but I know it's obviously everyone sort of says, oh, you can't. They always say you've got to take it off the champion, when in theory they should go in as equals when the fight starts. But I just thought he was trying to pot shot and hold a lot. It wasn't a good fight to watch really, knowing obviously Josh Warrington's always in a classic fight. But yeah, I do still think Galahad may have edged it, but it wasn't a nice fight to watch.
Were you surprised that Warrington got a decision, being the hometown fighter on a home show?
No, because like I say, some of the rounds could have gone in his way. It just depends how you look at it at the time. Obviously, everyone's got a different opinion on it. Like, if everyone is really favouring Josh, they'll probably go, oh, I see Josh winning it by 4 or 5. But if you really favour Galahad, you might see him winning it by 4 or 5. It's just one of them things.
Okay, and before I let you go, what can fans expect when the bomber returns to action? York Hall is a place where you've had some great fights, some good, some not so good. What are you looking forward to bringing you always bring a lot of fans down with you. What are you going to show them on Friday night?
Hopefully a little bit more of the old me, more than anything. Like, do you know what I mean? I want to come back with a bang, and that's what I plan on doing.
Okay, well, Reece Bellotti, always a pleasure catching up with you. Look forward to seeing you back in the ring on Friday night at York Hall.
Thank you very much, mate.